Greetings, this is Polly. I got off work last night. I worked from 4 to 12. And I went home to eat my little snack. I took on my computer. I see this thing about Ironmouse leaving Vshojo. I said, what the? As I read into it, this is pretty serious. Matter of fact, this is as bad as I've ever seen. Now, the charge is that she left because she had raised $500,000 that she was to give to the Immune Deficiency Fund, and Vshojo, their company, would do it in her name. Now, the reason this works off this place because you join. One of the reasons you would join a company like Vshojo is that they do all the contracts in your name, so you don't have to give all your real name. They do it for you. Well, of course, when she did this, she thought that the $500,000 would go to the charity fund. And she found out that that wasn't true. They kept it. They kept the money they're not supposed to keep. That's as serious as it gets. I'm saying to myself, why would Vshojo do this? Ironmouse is by far the biggest. That's a big name to leap before. Silvervale, Nanners, Centralia. But this was the moon and the sun. It was the talent above all other talents. She's number one in the field. Why would they do it? And I said, oh, Molly, wait. No. Polly, wake up. There's half a million reasons why they would do it. You know, grieve. We've just seen it's the Cinta situation. Galgora just left her company. So we know these things do happen. I'm saying to myself, but people are stupid. They can't afford to have their workhorse, their star leave. I will tell you what's going to happen to Vshojo. Or collapse. He'll tell them to go and liquor. If Mouse leaves, it's adios muchachos. We're leaving too. Ironmouse is no problem. She could look at happening probably before. I mean, the names I just mentioned, Civil Bell and Nanners. They would have their own IP and the big as ever. But it's just amazing the stupidity that sometimes these companies have. This has to be greed. Why else would you do it? What's frustrating with this is that Ironmouse does an awful lot of work for charities. She's done Vshojo a good turn. She works hard, an excellent employee. Someone that, you know, if she's your flagship, you're sailing in the right direction. So this to her is just, it's like when Goro left. I mean, come on, when I had you leaving, she says bye-bye. I was a big hit. This is going to, well, as I said, probably put Vshojo under. Who's going to work for a company like this? I mean, they cheated by a big amount. Ironmouse. I mean, everyone's going to rip on Vshojo. I'm doing it right now. Well, I like to normally stay back on a crisis and get all the facts. But pretty much most of the facts are out now. Vshojo may have a story here. I don't know. I haven't heard it. You need a fiction writer to come in now to do this story. Ironmouse will go elsewhere. Or go independent. Go indie, girl. A lot of others, a lot of babies have gone indie and they do well. And everyone will look forward towards it. A lot of others, Melody and others that are there, will probably go indie too. They'll do well or go to another company. But, I mean, that's with Cinder. Cinder why would she do something so stupid? You gotta be the end of you. Well, look at Vshojo. It's the end of them. That you can write in stone. Okay, this is still looking for another topic. But until then, this is Polly saying goodbye. Only if you like this, do right, subscribe.